really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And already we're underway here. Lobotka. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Neres with the short one. Chooses to go back. Tries to play it through. Now it's... And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Back when it goes. Picked out brilliantly. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. And it's De Bruyne. And it's made its way to him. Well, that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. De Bruyne goes short. Shot at goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Politano receives it in a good big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Politano! Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Acerbi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Spinazzola does really well to win the ball there. Çalhanoğlu. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Swept, takes a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Dinks one through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts, and he's the kind of fella you want in your team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Thuram. Spinazzola makes the interception. Politano. Akanji. Barella. Akanji. Acerbi. Inter Milan finding their passes. 15 minutes till half-time. Politano. Spinazzola gets into some space. Luis Enrique. Lobotka. Now it's Martinez. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Barella for Luis Enrique. Now it's Zielinski. Now, can they get him away? Politano goes on a run down the left wing. And it's McTominay. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but De Bruyne! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Neres plays it short. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Politano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And it's been taken short. Politano! Politano! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot, and the shot! He's scored! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's De Bruyne. There's no flag. Neres.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
McTominay. McTominay! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Gol! Numero 8.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Zielinski.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that is not finding anyone. Luis Enrique. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Zielinski. Bastoni. And it's Di Marco. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. De Bruyne. Now it's David Neres. Knocks it into space. De Bruyne is in a really good position out wide. Luis Enrique. Now it's Martinez. That has been cut short. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Now it's Martinez. Højlund looking for the run. He's tried one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Calhanoglu, passing is crisp and sharp. Changes him with that pass. And here's Højlund. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Luis Enrique gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's intervened well there. Calhanoglu played out to the left flank. There will be a throw-in. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
No way through there. Lobotka. That's a good ball out wide. This looks promising. Di Marco. Now it's Martinez. Buongiorno kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neres, who's set up one goal so far. Aimed beyond the defence. It's out for a goal kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 32.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 30. Attenzione, un cambio.
Carlos Augusto. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Di Lorenzo. Elmas. 75 minutes played. Akanji can get it clear. And he's there to belt it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Buongiorno. And it's Spinazzola. He's in space and looking for options. An instinctive delivery. Corner given. Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. De Bruyne goes short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Strong running down that left flank. Carlos Augusto stood his ground strongly. McTominay did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Look, and the finish! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Mkhitaryan. Into the last 5 minutes. Martinez is onto this. He's beaten the last man. He's in a great position. Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, well measured. Good ball, good take. Lang gets through. He's having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Lang is offering a wry smile there.
Well, they are up to their 9th corner of the game now. De Bruyne with the short one. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. McTominay.